Okay, who is your favorite Wu-Tang Clan member? Okay, that's what we gonna call this. In case you don't know, it's your boy Carcino from Carcino for Life. Word up. Who is your, and I do mean your favorite Wu-Tang member? And please explain why. Like I told y'all, for years, I've bounced this idea around the room. Nobody else could seem to come up with a reason why they chose what they chose. And like I told you, Dirty was like, Meth, of course, blew me away from the beginning. From the whole first album, Method Man to me was it. And I just got through talking to my cousin, and he's the one that I told y'all before, he put me on the Wu-Tang. So, Meth was it. Meth was the reason that I even listened to any more Wu-Tang songs. Now, I had heard the Rakim song. I had the video on tape. So, I knew of the RZA, but I didn't know that was even the same guy. I had too many ladies. I've got to learn to say no. Oh, we love you, Rocky. Oh, Rocky. Now, a lot of people stole RZA's style and went with it, you know, as far as production. But at that time, no production was like his. The cuts and everything. He motivated a lot of these producers. And lyrically, he was dangerous. Now, they tried to tell you that the RZA trained all these guys. He helped a lot of them polish what they already had. Like, Raiden had his own style, because they style is what they grew up around. And RZA just knew everybody because he made beats. He could go to every borough, but not everybody in Wu-Tang knew each other like that. You know, and they hung out with the crew that was from around where they from. They ain't all grow up in the same project building, so it made it a little difficult. You know, so Power, Ray, and Ghost, you know, those dudes hung out. You know, Ghost, you know, was dealing with RZA's sister. You know, they got kids. You know, I don't know that situation no more than that. So it had a lot of different flavors is what I'm trying to get to. Is that everybody had different flavors. Like whatever's going on in your neighborhood, y'all might have a slang, y'all might have an accent, y'all might have something y'all put on y'all words that y'all talk right in your hood. That's what happened with them. They had that chemistry. So when you take that and mix all of it together, you got all these different type of styles. Like the underrated MC that was mostly in there was, to me, was the Master Killer, because he was so quiet. He was cerebral. You know, Master Killer and the Genius, most of those hung out. You know, they hung out the most out of everybody in the group. Then you have like the RZA and the Jizza, they cousins. So those two were tight. Dirty, RZA and them, you know, and then the manager. You know, so all of them were all together. They was all family. Meth was the glue. Meth could come in and do a hook, hear the song and do a hook like that. It takes people years to master that. And Kappa was really the one that helped Meth when Meth got started. He wasn't even really rapping no more. He was out. Him and U-God, you know, they was trying to rap and do their thing. U-God was a hustler too. And, you know, Kappa taught them, you know, like, how to do this and that, but he was like, y'all go do y'all thing. But Meth evolved. You know, he got on, because Meth would tell you himself, he was making raps that sound like LL Cool J. He was like, oh man, I sound like Cool J. I gotta switch this up. He was like, all my early raps, it sound like Cool J, LL. So for him to come out and do a song like Nobody But You and make a love song, a love ballad to get them, that's for the streets that they love. That's why that all I got is, Ghostface did that with Mary J. But All I Need Is You. You are I need. That's all Meth needed, was to have Mary J on that song. The first one he did, they had just the local singer, but when they put Mary J with it, it took off. And that's what it was, the street anthem version, the grimy version of I Need Love. And that's who Meth put his pattern behind. And to me, he had the most range out of anybody in Wu-Tang. Meth could do and be anything as an MC. And the overall, I have to listen to everything, you know, because, man, it switched. One day you Ghost, one day you Ray, one day you know, that's just, you love the Wu. So that's how it was. But you knew them. You knew each member of the group. That's how powerful the impact was. You know what I'm saying? You knew these guys. These guys have been in the game 20-some years and they still got that logo go up. People come out to see them. They're internationally huge. Well, other artists who've had multi-platinum albums, they can't go to China. They can't go to Japan and throw up a Wu-Tang sign. They throw a Wu-Tang sign up. People in Japan, they turfed them into hip-hop. There was no hip-hop clubs in Asia. Wu-Tang brought that to the table. They were loving it. They wanted a part of this whole culture. Them promoters and everything, they were fighting to get people over to Japan. RCA Germany. They was in Germany. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. All the chants. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Man, it was big in the Philippines, Taiwan. Wu-Tang was huge, bruh. Huge. The double LP, when they joined back together, came out with Reunited. That album, man, shoot, you gotta be kidding me. But Meth is my favorite. But in the comment section, I would love for y'all to tell me who was y'all favorite. If I had to pick one that was consistently one of the best MCs in the group. And no matter what the project, what he was on, you was going to get Meth. I mean, he had some albums that didn't take off, but a lot of it wasn't because of Meth's lyrics. It was just, you know, the production, changes. Meth wasn't in a good mood. They just needed to get something out. But Meth did his part. And that charisma, that personality, they all had it. So, y'all tell me who's y'all favorite and tell me why. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. If you want to donate to the page, click that link in the description box and go to work. I'm out.